I'm one of your fellow ECON101 classmates, and I was told that you don't know what trade was. Well, you're in luck. Today, we'll explore how trade from welfare economics can lead to an increase in economic well-being and look at the challenges and benefits due to trade. So, let's jump into it.
To understand the impact of trade on economic well-being, let's start with the concept of welfare economics. In short, welfare economics is the branch of economics that focuses on the well-being of society and individuals. It evaluates how economic policies, like international trade, can affect the overall welfare of a nation. To visualize welfare economics, we can look at a supply and demand graph. Our total surplus actually denotes where our welfare economics is maximized. Before cutting into the meat of trade, it's essential to distinguish between the world price and domestic price. The world price is the price of a good on the international market, while the domestic price is what a nation's residents pay for that good. One thing to note is that the domestic price represents the opportunity cost to producing a product domestically, and the world price represents the opportunity cost to producing a product abroad. So, knowing what we know, how does this relate to trade? Let's take a look at importing and exporting goods. When the domestic price is higher than the world price, it encourages importing and represents that the country does not have a comparative advantage in production. On the other hand, when the domestic price is lower than the world price, it encourages exporting and represents that a country has a comparative advantage in production. It's also important to note that importing goods will increase consumer surplus, while exporting goods will increase producer surplus. But both importing and exporting will increase total welfare, or total surplus. Now let's do a real-world example to illustrate how trade can impact economic well-being. Let's say Canada and China are trading pants and hockey sticks. Canada is producing 1 pair of pants and 4 hockey sticks a year, while China is producing 4 pairs of pants and 1 hockey stick a year. However, let's say Canada is actually more efficient in producing hockey sticks, while China is more efficient in producing pants. Both countries realize they can produce more if they focus on their comparative advantage. So as a result, they mainly produce that specific good. And since we know that having a comparative advantage is a factor of exporting, they will start trading these goods, leaving both countries better off. Because of trade, many benefits can come from it. Consumers receive a greater variety of goods, increased job opportunities for the people. It allows businesses to sell at a broader market, lowering costs by producing higher quantities supplied, and brings more competition in a market, lowering the market power of domestic businesses and raises total welfare. Now, what are some of the challenges that come with trade? Trade sometimes is viewed as controversial because it creates winners and losers, leaving some countries better off than others. Trade creates more competition for business owners and allows trade restrictions, like tariffs that hurt foreign producers.